Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to make your OC only with commands, no UNITY3Ds. Before we start, I want to mention that it won't look that wow, but it will still be cute. And if any of your textures loads as black, that means the name of the texture in your command doesn't match with the actual name of the texture. If the texture name has a number between parentheses like 1, 2, and so on, you have to put that number in your command too. And if that doesn't work, that means that the texture is not in a PNG format. To transform it into a PNG format, first, open paint.net. If you don't already have it, you can download it for free online from the Microsoft Store. Drag your JPG image into the paint.net window, or just go to File, Open, and select it. It doesn't have to be JPG, it can be WebP, or any other format besides PNG. Now go up to the top left and click File, Save As. In the Save window, look for Save As type and choose PNG. Pick a name and location for your file, then hit Save. A window will pop up with PNG settings. The default options are fine, so just click OK. Don't worry, I will show you how to do it in a bit. If you don't want to download paint.net, there is a site on Google called Convertio. Open your browser and go to convertio.co. Click Choose Files, then select the texture you want to convert. Make sure the output format is set to PNG. You will see a button with 3 dots where it says 2. Click on that and choose PNG. Now click Convert. Wait a few seconds while it processes your file. Once it's done, click Download to save your new PNG, and put it in your Streaming Assets folder. Now enough with the yapping, let's get started. Go to the Cutscenes folder like so. Use my previous tutorial to download Yandere Simulator and PoseMod, and create a new text document or a new notepad document. Name it however you want. Here you will put all the commands. The command for the hair is 𝓸𝓹𝓮𝓷. For the number, we will have to go to the Yandere Hair folder. You can find it in the Streaming Assets folder. As you can see, all these hairs have a number in the name. For example, hair 1, hair 2, and so on. Choose a hair and keep that number in mind. I will choose this hair, and the number is 150. Type the number in your command, save the text document, always open the game with PoseMod 64. Press X on your keyboard to open the PoseMod menu and select your text document. This should be the result. To texture that hair, instead of the old command, type this. Put the number of the hair back. Now let's get the ref name. On Google, search Yansome hair ref names and go to the fandom. Go to the Yandere-chan's hairstyles category and find your hair. Copy the ref name. Paste it in the command where it says ref name of the hair, but make sure there are no spaces. Now for the texture. Save the image you will find on the site wherever you want. I will save mine in the Streaming Assets folder, but at the end of the texture name type .png and hit save. Search Photopea on Google and go to this site. Press on Open from Computer and select the texture you just saved. Now pay attention to what I do. Press on this little circle button and select hue or saturation. You can either just play with the sliders like this or enable colorize and then play with the sliders. I prefer having the colorize option on. Once you are satisfied with the result, press on File, Export, and export it as a PNG. Open it in folder using the folder button or the Show in Folder option. Copy the texture and paste it in your Streaming Assets folder. While it's still selected, press on the Rename button and copy the name, and paste it in your command where it says your texture. Save your text document. Restart the day in game. Load the command, and this should be the result. If you want a student's hair, this will be the command. For the ref name, go back to fandom and choose a student's hair from the 2020s mode. Copy the ref name and paste it in your command where it says ref name. Restart the day, and now you should have that hair. To retexture the hair you just chose, use this command. For the ref name, copy it again and paste it in your command. Player hair will be the new asset name. Paste it where it says new asset name. And for the texture, save the texture in your computer. Type .png at the end of your texture name and hit save. Open it in Photopea. Press on the little circle again and choose hue or saturation and play with the sliders again. When you are done, export it. Open it in your folder using the folder button or the Show in Folder option. Copy the texture and paste it in the Streaming Assets folder. While it is still selected, press on the Rename button and copy the name. Paste it where it says your texture, and save it. Restart the day again. It should look like this. Some of the hairs will not work with this command, but you can try with the next command. To get hairs from the 80s mode, type this command. Let's get the ref name. Go to Fandom and choose a hair. Copy the ref name. Paste it in your command. Make sure there are no spaces. Save it. Restart the day. This should be the result. To texture the 80s hair, use this command. Copy the ref name from here and paste it where it says ref name. Delete these commands, but keep the Yan hair 0 so the new hair doesn't clip with Ayano's hair. And now delete these. Save it. Restart the day. This would be the result. You can also try this command if that one doesn't work. For the ref name, I will choose another hair. Copy the ref name. Paste it in your command. And for the new name, you can choose any name. Basically, you are renaming the asset. I will name it brown hair. Copy it and paste it where it says new name. And for the texture, it is the same process. I will not show it again because it would get boring. There you go. This is the command to texture the face. For the texture, go to Pinterest and find a texture you like. Save it in your PC. Type .png at the end of the name and hit save. While it's selected, press on the Rename button and copy the name. Paste it in your command. Save it. Restart the day. And this should be the result. This is the command to change the uniform texture. For the texture, I will use this one, but you can get one from Pinterest, just like you did with the face texture. You can also edit your own texture. Copy the name. Paste it in your command. And save it. And there you go. Use this command to make the body slimmer. I am pretty sure 100 is the slimmest, but you can choose what number you want. Save it. This is how 100 will make the body look. Now, if you want a chubbier body, use this command. This is the result. If you want a shorter skirt, use this. 100 is the shortest. Save it. And this is how it will look. Now, if you want a longer skirt, use this. This is how it will look. This is the command to get a bigger chest. For the ID, use any number from 1 to 2. I used 1.5. Save it. This is how it will look. If you want to make Ayano shorter, you can use this command. 1 is the normal height. 2 is for teachers, and anything under 1 will make her shorter. I will use 0.8. Save the text document. This is how it will look. Use this command for the waist hoodie. For the texture. On the wiki, you will find these textures. Choose one. I am choosing this one. Save it in your PC. Write .png at the end of the name. Sometimes the waist hoodie textures won't save in a PNG format from the start, so you will have to open it in Paint. Download Paint from the Microsoft Store. Press on File, then Save As, and choose PNG Picture. Copy the name and save it in the Streaming Assets folder. And paste the name in the command. Delete the 𝓸𝓹𝓮𝓷 and save the document. This is how it will look. This is the command to get the long waist hoodie. Now for the texture. Take any texture from your Streaming Assets folder and open it in Photopea. Color the entire thing in the color you want. Export this image and save it in your Streaming Assets folder. For the name, I will use the one that is already in the command. I noticed that I forgot to add the N to cardigan and it didn't work, but it will look like this. As you can see, the command for the nails is very long, but all we have to change here is the texture name, right here. You can use the texture you used for the long waist hoodie. Copy the name and paste it in your command. Unfortunately, the color I chose is not that visible, but this is how it looks. The nails are not that good, sadly. This is the command for the phone. Again, all you gotta do is change the texture name. You can download the texture from the wiki, copy the name, and paste it in the command. This is the result. This is the command for the charm. It only works with the smartphone. On the wiki, copy the ref name of the charm you want and paste it where it says charm name. Now for the student ID and full name, go to the portraits folder. I chose the star charm. I will have to do Hoshiko because it belongs to her. Her ID is 85. Go to the student's document from the JSON folder and look for Hoshiko. To open that search bar, press on the Control key and F in the same time. Copy her full name and keep the ID in mind. Put the ID where it says ID and put her name where it says full name. Copy the full thing and paste it in all the spots. Copy the open texture line from the smartphone command and paste it in the charm command like this. And save it. This should be the result. In my server, in the Asset Share channel, in the Pin tab, you will find the command and the texture for the scrunchies. Save the texture in your Streaming Assets folder. Copy the command and paste it in your document. For the texture, open the one you just saved in Photopea and edit it however you like. You can also make two textures using this one with different colors if you want the right one to be red, for example, and left one to be blue. Copy the name of the texture and paste it in your command. And this is how it will look. Even if you get errors, you can ignore them if the assets work. This is the command. This is how they will look. If you want an armband, use this. All we have to do is add the ID and name of the club leader that you want. For example, if you want to have the Cooking Club Leader armband, you do Shoku. If you want the Occult Club Leader armband, you do Shin, and so on. Let's get the name and ID. Choose a club leader and keep the ID in your mind. I will choose Shoku. His ID is 21. Back to the student's text document. Open the search bar again and search 21. Look for Shoku and copy his name. Paste it in the command and put the ID as well. That's all you have to do. And this is how it will look. In the Canon Assets channel, in my server you will find the weapon bag texture and command. Copy it. For the texture, download the texture, open it in Photopea, go to Filter and to Camera Raw. Turn the saturation all the way down and also the exposure a bit up. Create a new layer and using the bucket tool, fill up the entire layer in the chosen color. Turn the layer style to hard light and export it. Paste it in the Streaming Assets folder. Copy the name of the texture and paste it in your command. This is how it will look. Also in the Canon Assets channel, you will find the texture and command and texture for the book bag. Save the texture in your PC and copy and paste the command in your text document. Open the texture in Photopea and edit it in the same way you did with the weapon bag. Export it in your Streaming Assets folder. Copy the name and paste it in your command. This will be the result. On this site, you can find the commands for the idle, walk, run, crouch, crawl, and laugh. I will include how to use the UNITY3D for these animations in the next tutorial. We won't need these commands now. These are the ones we will need. First, type yan add new. Copy the idle command. Paste it in your command. For the animation, choose an idle that you like from this site. I will use this one. Copy the ref name and paste it in the command. Save it. The secret is to add the commands one by one, and try them every time after adding a new one. Never add them all at once. This is the idle. Copy the walk command now. Paste it in your command. I chose this walk. Copy and paste the ref name in the command. Always make sure there are no spaces in your commands. And this is the result. Copy the run command. Paste it. I will choose this run. Paste the animation ref name in and make sure there are no spaces. Save it. This is how it will look. Copy the command. Paste it. I will choose this crouch idle. Copy and paste the ref name in the command. Make sure there are no spaces. And save it. This is how it will look. Copy the crawl command. Paste it. I am choosing this one. Paste it in the command. Make sure there are no spaces and save it. This is how it will look. Please ignore the one I used. I still don't know why I chose it. Sorry. But as you can see, they are all working fine. We did not turn into a man. No animation got stuck. This was all for today's tutorial. I will leave a link in the description to a docs file with all the commands for the people that don't have Discord. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this one. I would really appreciate if you would join my Discord server because we share a lot of cool assets and we can help you with your OC. Watch this video multiple times and try to do what I show you in the same time as me. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.